coming, the snowflakes will be falling. It's the most wonderful time of year. So hang up your stockings, put the tinsel on the tree, because Christmas is coming, my dear. It's the only time of year the reindeer fly. You can see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your family round, or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns upside down. So baby, light a fire and we'll toast the night away, because Christmas is coming our way.
Is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter!
They give it to Jameer. Big hole. There he goes down to the 20-yard line. Angling to the 15. Gone, baby! 5! End zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Cade to the basket. Hooks on the run. He hits it. Pistons are back up.
Pass over the line. Here's Kane on a change. He scores! He caught the Flyers changing. Patrick Kane with a shot inside the left goal post.
Williams in motion, low snap, Melrose stopped! Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
Welcome to the Sports Kid Podcast, and here is your host, the Sports Kid.
Hit it. Hit the air horn. Did you hit it?
Yeah.
I could not hear it on my side.
Oh.
I don't know if maybe you don't have it connected properly. Because I cannot hear it. Go to your, on the computer, go to Google Chrome. So
I am on Google.
See that there's a gear down at the bottom?
Yeah.
Click that.
Like on the StreamYard?
In StreamYard, click the gear.
Okay.
And then click audio.
Okay.
What is the mic set to?
MacBook Pro.
Change that to Rode. There should be.
Is it stereo?
What are the two options?
Pro to chat and Pro to main stereo.
Set them both to chat.
Okay.
All right, try the air horn. There it is. Welcome to the Sports Kid Podcast. This is episode number 47, Monday, December 15th. I am in a remote studio location. Looks like I'm at ESPN's headquarters right now. Emery's in the studio, though. He's got his Santa hat on,
Yes.
looking all decked out. And we have a festive banner background. Do you like that?
Yes, it's very festive.
We even had some festive Christmas music playing. Christmas is 10 days away. Are you excited?
Yep.
What are you gonna ask Santa for?
An e-bike.
You're not gonna ask for like a football
No.
or a soccer ball? No.
No.
All right. What about the Lions to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, maybe. How about just make the playoffs?
Let's ask Santa if he can grant a very big wish. The Lions would make the playoffs. That would make a lot of little girls and boys happy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably.
All right, we got a couple comments in the chat. We got Paw in here, says he can hear us good. Mr. Welch said he can hear it. We got Sherman Allen and we got Mama Claus in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've got another good show ready for you. Again, episode number 47. Next week, I'll be in the studio with Emery as well, and we will be very festive next week too. Christmas week, only 10 days away. Other announcements, shout outs. Next Saturday, JMC Sports is hosting Ennis Rakestraw, Detroit Lion, up and comer. He's actually out.
Has not played.
Is he injured on the IR this year?
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
I think. Something like that.
He's injured, but he is going to be signing some autographs at JMC Sports in Metamora, Michigan this coming Saturday. I believe the time was
3:30?
3 or 3:30. Yep.
3,
So
I think.
we are going to, yeah, I think it's 3 o'clock to 4:30. We are going to make an appearance there. Check that out. Support our friends over there. And if you're in the area and looking to meet a Detroit Lion, go check it out. They've got a lot of good stuff as well for Christmas. If you're looking for gifts, they've got it all. So make sure to check them out. And shout out to our sponsor, the North Oakland Staffing Agency. They have had a good year this year, and they've helped us out a lot. So super thankful for them. New year means new hiring. So if you're looking to hire, maybe looking to switch jobs or careers, make sure to check out the NOKSA, www.thenoksa.com. Emery, what do you got for us today?
So we've got a great show for you today. As always, we're going to be talking about the Lions and are their playoff hopes over? Will we end our streak of making the playoffs 2 years in a row? And we're also going to be talking about let's call it like Tarek Tiger Talk.
Tiger Talk. Tarek Scooble.
Yes.
Okay.
But first,
Sounds
as
good.
always, the recent scores and updates. The Lions lost yesterday to the Rams 34-41. And in that game, Jared Goff went 25 for 41, 338 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Amon-Ra St. Brown had 13 receptions, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And they are now 8-6. Yes, 8-6.
Where's the trombone? Get the trombone out. There it is.
And then the Pistons beat the Hawks 142-115. And in that game, Cade Cunningham had 15 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. And Isaiah Stewart had 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And they are 20-5. And then Michigan will play number 13 Texas in the Citrus Bowl on New Year's Day. And then the Red Wings beat the Blackhawks 4-0. And in that game, Alex DeBrincat had 2 goals and 1 assist. And Patrick Kane had 1 goal, 1 assist, and 5 shots. And their record is now 18-12-3. So they're second in the Atlantic, in the East Atlantic. So
Nice.
they're doing pretty good. And then fantasy football.
I have not even checked the score.
Probably looking over. We are losing 133-106. So
Do we have anybody left?
hold on. He has DK Metcalf and Jalen Waddle, and we have Jalen Warren and Chris Boswell, who's a kicker.
Hey, maybe he goes off tonight.
Yeah.
So we need 30 points just to catch up.
Yeah. And I was talking earlier with Mom. I was like, well, DK Metcalf and Jalen Waddle have to tear their ACLs in the first quarter. And then Jalen Warren and Chris Boswell have to go off.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I thought that because the Michigan isn't playing, I thought that we could do like some other little recent scores and updates. So, a lot of you probably know, Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. They missed the playoffs for the first time since 2014.
Wow.
And Micah Parsons also tore his ACL, out for the season.
That's really unfortunate. Green Bay's
Seeing
been
how
doing
they
pretty
just-
good.
Yeah.
Just picked him up this year. I mean, he's been on fire too this year.
Yeah. And
Crazy.
but then also, because I thought we would talk about something. The Dodgers owe $1.06 billion that they have to pay people with.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
I wonder,
Pl-
do you know
plus
how much
Google.
money they make?
Well, I think that's just contracts, so they don't owe that much this year, obviously, but that's still a ton of money that they have to pay people eventually.
So their expected revenue is $1 billion for the 2025 season, which is the first in North American sports. So as a business, we've talked about this before, right?
Yeah.
As teams, these professional teams or businesses hire the athletes as assets, and they are projecting over $1 billion in revenue. Is crazy.
Well, the bigger the assets, the more people want to go see them, the more jerseys sold, the more everything.
Yeah, I think they officially hit the 1 billion mark. I'm just trying to look on here. Yeah, that's crazy.
So you know how I was telling you about how the Dodgers signed that Edwin Diaz guy? He
Yeah.
won't be getting all of his money, all of his $69 million, until 2047. They're going to be
Okay.
paying him when he's retired.
I mean, that's good.
For him.
guaranteed money for the next
20 years.
22 years. Yeah, shoot. Sign me up. It's awesome.
Oh, it says he will receive $14 million next year and $23 million in each of the following 2 seasons. So he'll receive $14 million in 2026, and then in 2027 and 2028 he'll receive $23 million. And then after that, they'll pay him $4.5 million annually.
Nice. That's a decent retirement.
Yeah, not that much. It's decent. I mean, he'll get by with it.
Yeah, he'll get by. Yeah, I don't think he'll be complaining. All right, what else do you want to talk about? Want to get right into the Lions, or do you want to talk?
I see we haven't really talked baseball in a while, so let's talk about Tarek Skubal.
You want to talk about him first? I think people want to talk about Lions.
We can start with the Lions.
I think we talk about Lions and close it out with Tigers talk. Tigers talk, Tarek Skubal. Sound good?
Sure.
All right. All right. So I asked the question, are the Lions' playoff hopes over? Let's back up. Do you remember what your prediction was last week?
I said I was actually pretty spot on. I was actually pretty close on what my predictions were. I said I thought it was going to be a close game. I agreed with you that it was going to be higher scoring, which I'd say it was pretty high scoring. Yeah. And I said that the score was going to be like 37-34. So I wasn't that far off.
37-34.
Yep. So.
But didn't you think the Lions were going to win?
I don't know. I was kind of like on and off about it. Like, what did I said if the Lions do screen passes to Gibbs, we were going to win.
And yeah, what did they do instead? They tried to run it up the middle.
Yeah. The entire game, and that's the thing is I was talking to you about yesterday, is the difference between the Rams and the Lions is that the Rams are an explosive team where the Lions are not explosive. They're a slow-paced team is what they are. They had no big plays the entire game. Really. Like, no bobs downfield. We had one, and Goff missed it to J-Mo. So.
Yeah. So Paul said last year it was the Cowboys game, this year the Rams. I mean, there was a lot going on in that game yesterday.
I mean, yeah. The touchdown that they gave him.
Touchdown we can talk about.
I mean, they probably would have scored anyways, but.
So we can hit on that real quick. Had they not given him the touchdown, I mean, the other part, did he actually make the catch? Okay. That was a little bit harder to debate, but he definitely didn't score a touchdown, right?
Yes.
So had they just called it a first down at the 6-inch line or 1 foot line, that just gives the Rams more time on the clock, right?
Yeah.
So, and that maybe they would have scored in 3 or 4 plays. So it was actually kind of better for the Lions or for the Rams in that scenario to have just given them the touchdown because the Lions get the ball back sooner with more time on the clock. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can kind of go both ways with it. But the call was completely botched regardless. And then did you see Hutchinson's interception?
Yeah, I saw it.
Like Stafford threw it right to him almost.
Well, I saw replays because I wasn't like actually watching really.
Right. So, do you know how many yards the Lions rushed for yesterday?
It was like, wasn't it like 80 combined?
Lower.
Oh, it was like 62 or something
70
like that. Okay.
total. 70 total yards. That actually go back to fantasy football really hurt us because what did Jahmyr Gibbs get us in fantasy?
2 points, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no wait. He had 8. So
This is the guy that got us like almost 50 points a few weeks ago. He's had multiple games with multiple touchdowns.
he had
He might not
45 points last week.
pass Barry's record.
Against the Vikings?
Vikings looked pretty good yesterday. All right. I got the stats pulled up here. Third down efficiency. The Lions had 14 third downs. Take a guess on how many they converted.
They said 14?
Yes.
3.
Close. They converted 5 third downs out of 14. Now, fourth down efficiency, they were 2 for 2. They allowed only 1 sack, which wasn't too bad. They sacked Stafford twice. 4 penalties for 25 yards. The Rams had 2 penalties for a total of 8 yards. But take a guess, maybe you got it pulled up there. Total yards for the Detroit Lions.
3, it's like 400, I think.
396. Total yards for the Rams.
Well, I'm actually looking at it, but
Okay.
520.
Yeah, 520.
I had known the Lions one, I think.
Did you know Puka Nacua had a new PR record yesterday for yards.
What's a PR record?
Personal record.
Oh.
181 yards yesterday. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I saw the Lions passed up on him many times.
I think I made a comment yesterday or last week. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, you did. And I agree with you.
I thought the Rams probably going to win. And I thought that they were going to throw the ball a lot, which they did, 360 total yards. Half of that was Puka Nacua. And I said I thought the Lions would not be able to shut them down on the passing side of things. The secondary is all beat up. And Kirby Joseph's out, Brian Branch,
Terry Arnold.
TEA.
Who else do we have? Oh, I looked it up actually. We have 16 injured players.
Yeah.
We lead the league. We led the league last year.
Yep.
You know who actually has the least amount of injuries?
The team,
Yeah.
the Rams.
No, the Raiders. They had the worst record in the game.
Well, yeah, that's kind of funny to think about. It's probably just because those guys don't play hard.
Like, play
They-
it all.
They don't play to win. Yeah. So they don't get injured. I mean, the injuries.
Did I say how many they have? How many
What's that?
injuries?
Yeah.
Okay.
But think last year the Lions had a significant number of injuries and defense. Still made the playoffs. What was their record last year?
50-2.
Yep.
Oh wow. I'm looking at the photo of the touchdown. He's down at like the 1 yard line.
His knee or the ball?
Well, the ball is at like the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
His knee's actually behind that, but
Yeah, that was a terrible play or call. And then I saw a video earlier of JMO just getting absolutely abused on a route in the end zone. He's cutting across booking across the end zone. Dude's just holding his jersey to slow him down. And then he gets down. Goff throws the ball towards the corner. Another guy just comes in and just blindsides him. Basically, 2 pass interference calls there. Didn't even get a flag. So they were talking on the radio about it this morning about how something needs to happen with the refs. I know a lot of people have been unhappy, and it's not just Lions. There's other games across the league, but
well, it's like every game with the Chiefs, they're always favoring.
there needs to be some sort of accountability. And they were saying on the radio, there needs to be something better in place because, the refs aren't perfect. I get that they're not perfect in real time, but I've made this comment before. Football, baseball, both sports, they're doing way more reviews than ever, booth reviews. And this specific touchdown play, they went to the booth, they reviewed it, and they still didn't get it right. So it's like, what do these guys need to make the right call? So a couple comments. Paul says, hello, it's rigged. And then he had said earlier about the same call that they shouldn't have given it to him. We got Mel from Tallahassee in the house. Hello, thanks for tuning in. And then Tom Welch, Mr. Welch said there was 2 big plays, the Hutchinson interception, which was early in the game, and then St. Brown's 38-yard catch.
Yes, I do know. Those were big plays, but like I wasn't really. I was talking more about like offense. So, but what I was also like 38-yard catch, which was a yard after the catch, pretty much, because he ran a lot, which is what I was telling to you, is that the Rams are an explosive team where they have people downfield and Matt Stafford airs the ball out to them. Where the Lions run short plays, short passes. They never have a guy downfield when they have JMO, who's one of the fastest guys in the league, who could just be down there. And I said we're a yards after the catch team.
Yeah, and yesterday, again, we were running around, didn't get to actually sit down and watch most of the game, but we were listening to it on the radio. Dan Dickerson on the call, and at one point they just sounded baffled that second half that the Lions couldn't get anything going in the second half. So the Rams defense figured something out, and their coverage, however they were doing their coverage in the second half, had
Deep
some sort of
zone.
deep zone coverage, and just crowd in the middle, and didn't didn't let anything open up in the middle. They just completely shut us down. The one point I wanted to make, the Lions scored, I believe they scored first,
Yes.
right? Went up 7-0 in the first quarter. Then the Rams tied. Lions scored a field goal, go up 10-7. Rams come back, score a touchdown, go up 14-10. Then the Lions score a touchdown, go up 17-14. Then the Lions score another touchdown, go up 24-14. And then the Rams kick a field goal, and the end of the second quarter, end of half, the Lions were up 24-17. Okay. Pretty good. Coming out of the halftime, the Rams kick a field goal, come up to 20 points. Then I think what changed the game was that Parkinson touchdown that they called a touchdown. That was a pivotal moment in the game. They gave them the touchdown. That gives them the lead. They go up 27-24. Lions can't get anything going in the third quarter. Rams scored that field goal, that touchdown, and then Blake Corum from the University of Michigan scores another touchdown, 2 touchdowns and a field goal in the third. They go up 34-24. And then the best Lions can do in the fourth quarter, they kick a field goal. Rams score another touchdown, and then Lions score another touchdown with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. I think a big turning point again was that botched call.
I mean, they were going to score anyways. They're at the 1 yard line.
I agree. They're probably going to score, but here's something emotionally from the team perspective, right? You got to think, like, you're out there, you're playing your heart out. You think you made the stop, whatever, and then the refs give them the touchdown. Emotionally, it's a little defeating. Now, I'm not giving excuses. I'm just saying, I'm sure those guys are thinking, oh, here we go again. I don't even think the Rams had a penalty until late in the fourth quarter. So, and then again, they only had 2 penalties for 8 yards. And so the Lions are thinking, it gets in your head. Here we go again. They're out to get us, Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah. But like the last play of the game, what on earth were we doing?
Yards after the catch.
When there's 5 guys in the middle of the field, let's put J-Mo on a slant.
Well, they were playing the whole pick and roll, right?
What?
They were hoping to. Did they throw it to J-Mo?
Yeah.
And then with St. Brown coming behind him, I think he pitched the ball to St. Brown.
He was trying to.
Or thought about it or something.
Yeah.
They were trying to get fancy. Goff doesn't have an arm.
Those are literally like those pitch plays where you score. It's literally like a 1 in a million play. And it's a lot easier to. We should have ran him on like a curl go route or something to just like get him open.
Well, here's the thing: you can't come out of halftime and not score any points. They went back to back drives with punting the ball in that third quarter. So there's all sorts of different excuses and reasons, right? But the Lions lost. At the end of the day, they didn't score. There's
one thing. I was telling Zach about it. I was like, I said the same thing. I was like, the Lions are not an explosive team. They just do short passes. Literally the next play, they throw a screen pass to J-Mo. And he just gets absolutely hit stick behind the line of scrimmage. I'm like, yep, what were we trying to do with that play?
I heard that on the radio, and they said he gained 1 yard on that play or something, and that was probably the hardest yard he's ever gained in his career because the guy plowed him over. Well, another point somebody made this morning again on the radio was with Gibbs. You can look at the play calling from Dan Campbell. Guy shouldn't be playing offensive coordinator. Like he needs to be focused on being the head coach, not calling offensive plays as well. But you got Gibbs, one of, if not the fastest running back in the league. And what does Dan Campbell keep doing? He was running it up, trying to run it up the middle on 3rd and 10.
Well, it's like, the thing is, with, like, I've said the past 3 weeks on here, I said, you need to do the screen passes. You look at the Niners. What do they do with Christian McCaffrey? Screen passes. Look at the Eagles. What do they do with Saquon? Screen passes. What do the Lions do with Gibbs? Run up the middle. This is like every once in a while, Gibbs makes a move and there's an opening in the O-line. But when there's not an opening in the O-line, he's getting tackled for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah. No, you got to get him to the outside, right?
Yeah.
And let him play the edge and let it be a race. Push the defense back, get Gibbs around the edge, and just let him run. And he'll gain. He should be gaining, averaging 6, 8, 10 yards a carry. Or if you're pitching it like that or throwing it like that, there's no reason he can't be running that fast around the edge. And yeah, he's going to get stopped sometimes, but he had 13 carries for 38 yards. That's averaging 2.9 yards yesterday. His long, thank you. His long, guess what his longest carry was?
6 yards.
6 yards. So another point to that, though, Lions O-line injured, beat up, right? And so it's hard to do the screen passes. It's hard to even open up holes. It's hard to engage. Again, I didn't get to see the game yesterday, but listening to the radio this morning, John Jansen, they're talking. The object, number one, for the offensive line is to be covering, the defensive line, right? But they hit that guy first, and to really open up bigger holes and drive down the field, you're hitting this guy, the running back's right behind you. You're bouncing from that guy to the defensive backs. From what they were saying on the radio this morning, and I believe it, Lions' offensive line isn't even getting to the secondary. Like, they're not able to make their initial contacts and then get and hit or block somebody, that's a D-back. So that's the difference between the Lions O-line compared to the Niners or the Eagles, or name somebody else, right?
Yeah.
And it hurts losing. We had a younger line anyway, and then you lose Mahogany. Who else?
Laporta.
Laporta.
I know he's a tight end, but they do help.
Who's the center?
Glasgow? Ragnow? Well, he was last year, but they still lost him.
Yeah, it's
Cologne.
Glasgow. I think they had Cologne in there yesterday.
Oh.
They were saying that he's not the guy. He's struggling. So yeah, I mean, end of the day.
Well,
I don't think the Lions team is bad by any stretch. It's just when you got 14 injuries again in key positions, I mean, what are you going to do?
You said longest Gibbs carry was 6 yards. Just looking back a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago against the Giants, he had a carry that was 70 yards.
Yeah. Which I think was a career long.
Yes.
So you can't do it, yeah.
But still, even look last week, his longest was 20 yards. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason he shouldn't be passing that 10-yard mark every week. So, all right, we talked about a bunch. Have we answered the question, are the Lions' playoff hopes over?
I mean, I don't think so.
The Bears won yesterday. They are now 10-4.
Packers lost, though. So they're 9-4-1.
Yes.
Which,
The Lions, I think, are like 2 games back with 3 games to go. And they're playing the Steelers this coming Sunday at home, the Vikings on Christmas Day, and then the Bears. It's all going to come down to that Bears game.
yes, I think, honestly, the Vikings game, I don't know. The Vikings are not good. I don't care about JJ. I don't care about any of it. They're not good.
You didn't see the game yesterday.
It's against the Cowboys,
Don't matter.
who don't have a team. But you look,
They got Dak Prescott.
they're 6-7-1. They have Dak Prescott. Proves my point
Javonte
exactly.
Williams. CeeDee Lamb.
Washed.
Is he injured?
Yeah.
No, he played yesterday, actually.
Oh.
111
Oh, yeah,
yards.
he had a concussion.
George Pickens.
Hasn't heard anything since week 10.
So JJ, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Passer rating 108. JJ looked pretty good yesterday. I kind of watched that game.
I mean,
All right, back to the Lions. The Lions must win their remaining 3 games. Okay. And they need help. They need the Bears to lose at least 2 of their final 3 games.
they're gonna lose all 3. The Bears are.
We looked at this last week, but now we kind of have an update. You got the Bears and the Packers. It's a Saturday game, Saturday night game this week.
Saturday?
I'm gonna say that's a must-watch game.
Why are they playing on Saturday?
I don't know, but 8:20 Saturday night, Bears and Packers. That's a huge game. Then they
Well,
play the
whoever
Niners.
wins is winning the division, pretty much.
Yeah, that's why that game is big. Then you got Bears versus Niners, and then again the Lions visit the Bears January 4th. So the Lions, okay, here's how it has to work. You need the Bears to lose at least 2 of the next 3 games, and then Lions have to win all 3. Okay, so if they win all 3, that means the Lions beat the Bears, and that means the Bears lose to the Packers and lose to the Niners. So that means that requires
The Bears,
the Bears
to lose,
to lose all 3 games.
ending the season 10-7.
So you think the Lions are going to win their next 3, and the Bears are going to lose their next 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Dad, you gotta think. Then we want the Bears to lose to the Packers, or no?
Well, we want, yeah, but want.
Well, if you think the Lions have to win all 3 of their games for the Packers to lose all 3 of them. Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm just looking. The Bears haven't lost back-to-back games since
You've lost back-to-back games since 2021.
the Bears haven't lost back-to-back since September. Okay. The Lions now have lost back-to-back games.
No. We won last week.
Yeah, you're right.
We haven't lost back-to-back games since like 2021. Or no,
Oh, I'm sorry. The
2020.
Lions have not won back-to-back games, is what I was thinking about since the
September.
beginning of October.
Oh.
Okay. So they played the Bengals, and then they lost the Chiefs, beat the Bucks, lost the Vikings, beat the Commanders, lost the Eagles, beat the Giants.
So
lost
if
the
we're going
Packers,
off of that means that we're going to lose to the Bears.
I mean, that means they're going to beat the Steelers,
Well, yeah. Beat the Steelers, lose
potentially
to the Vikings.
lose to the Vikings. And if you lose to the Vikings, you're done.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Week 18 could be a winner-take-all contest for the wild card spot. Playoff odds right now are looking slim, 41%. So,
But that's
your-
right now, obviously.
your point,
Once we win all 3 games, it's going to be a lot higher. It's going to be
I don't know.
95%.
Well, if you win all 3, yeah, you're in. Potentially, if the Bears lose. So they got to lose at least 2. I'm sorry, I messed that up earlier.
Yeah, they don't have to lose all. It really
They don't have to lose all 3. I said that wrong. They lose the Lions. That affords them a loss to either the Packers or the Niners.
Well, we would rather have them beat the Niners.
And lose the Packers.
Yes.
Which would put them at a back-to-back. They lose the Packers, they go on the road, beat the Niners. And then they lose to the Lions. That could happen.
Do you want to know their record in the division right now? Wait, I can't even. I don't. It's not a good record. I think it's probably one of the worst in the division.
The Bears?
Yes. Like their record, like against teams in the division.
What's that?
Lost to the Vikings. Lost to the Lions. Beat the Vikings. Lost to the Packers. So they're 1-3 in the division.
Yeah. So you're thinking the Bears are going to end up going 11-6.
Well,
The Lions are going to go 11-6.
I'm not hoping. No, I think that the Bears are losing all 3 games. But if you're saying like the Bears
If
have
if they win 1.
yes, then they have to beat the Niners.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's more probable. If they beat the Packers this weekend, I think it's over.
well, wait. Actually, wait, no. Because, yeah, actually, if they beat the Packers, our playoff hope's over. Because they'll end up going. The Packers will be 9-5-1. The Bears will be 11-4. And then the Packers' schedule is Bears, Ravens, Vikings. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
the Ravens. That's a win. I'm telling the Vikings are. I wouldn't count the Vikings out.
I would count them out every day of the week.
I'm just saying.
Well, they're out of the playoffs.
Out of the playoffs, but this team, JJ is trying to prove something.
That he's a boss.
No. So the Lions, at best, are going to end the season 11-6. What was your prediction at the beginning of the year?
12-3. It was 12-5.
You settled with 12-5. You thought 13-4.
Well, I don't know. The Bears are honestly overrated, is what they are. They haven't played anyone.
Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams. We're about to find out these last 3 games.
They're going to lose all 3 of them. And they'll end up going 10-7 and missing the playoffs, and it's going to be the biggest collapse ever.
I hope you're right. I hope you are right.
Packers, on the other hand, they're going to win all 3 games. Going 12-4-1.
We'll see. All right. We've talked the Lions. I think we've pretty much covered it all. Predictions this week for the Lions.
Just win.
You said they're going to win. What do you think the score is going to be? Steelers.
It's the Steelers.
7-6 Steelers. Lions will be at home.
Well, let's see. We don't lose at Ford Field.
You got DK Metcalf.
Washed.
Adam Thielen.
Washed. A-Rod. Washed.
I don't think the Lions are going to have
Cam
a
Hayward.
problem.
Washed.
I
TJ
don't think
Watt. He's
the Lions-
half defense.
Yeah.
Decent.
Do you think the Lions put up more than 40 points?
I mean, I don't know. The Steelers have a good defense. Is the only thing that they have to their name, pretty much.
Asante Samuel. Jabril Peppers.
TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith,
Is
Deshaun
TJ
Elliott.
Watt playing?
What do you mean? Oh, no. His lungs collapsed. Yeah, he's done.
Oh, he expected to return. He's expected to return, it sounds like.
Okay.
They're playing tonight
Oh, yeah.
against the Dolphins. So I think Lions will beat the Steelers. I think
I don't know.
they'll probably beat them by double digits. That's my
Yeah.
prediction.
Probably beat him by like 10. I don't know.
I think they'll sack Aaron Rodgers 3 times.
3?
Yeah.
I think they're going to sack him like 4 times.
But he still has an arm. He can throw that ball out.
He's still the most washed quarterback in the league, too.
He's old. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, that's good. Let's move on. Let's close the show out here talking Tigers talk. Tarek Skubal. Haven't talked about him in a little bit. Did we mention the rumors?
Well, we kind of talked about it.
We talked
there's
about the
been
rumors.
rumors for months.
But the rumors are starting to sound more and more true.
You know that song from Lilo and Stitch? It's like, there's no place I'd rather be. That's how I feel about the Tarek Skubal rumors.
So why don't you share what the rumors are?
Rumors are he's going to the Dodgers. And we're probably going to get prospects for him. And what's the dude's name? Who's our manager? Not manager, like general manager.
The Tigers GM?
Yeah.
Hold on. AJ Hinch.
Well, no, not him. Like the
Illich?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's the owner.
Right.
Well, he's the guy who pretty much tells where everyone goes and what they like to keep, pretty much. So they like to keep prospects. That's exactly what we're gonna get for Tarek Skubal.
So let me look that up. A lot of rumors. Let's look here.
One reporter said that it's like that they're literally like meeting with the Dodgers right now. Like that was a couple days ago.
So Let's look here. The Tigers also just signed Kenley Jansen,
Could you repeat that?
38-year-old future Hall of Famer.
Oh, wait. Is that the 3-time All-Star? Or is that a different guy?
Trying to see. Just a few days ago that the chorus of insiders and pundits claiming a Scooble to the Dodgers trade was likely, but it might have well been a lifetime ago. By signing Jansen, Detroit sent a message. The league's active saves leader may no longer be one of the game's truly elite closers. But with 29 saves and 2.59 ERA for a pitiful LA club last season, or LA Angels club,
Oh.
he's shown that he can still get it done. So I think kind of what they're saying is the Tigers picking him up. The Tigers are a much better team with Scooble than without him. So Jansen probably chose them knowing that the 2-time Cy Young winner would be in the fold. So a lot of speculation, but the thought being this guy's signing with the Tigers, he could have gone to LA potentially or wherever he wanted to. But he came to the Tigers, maybe thinking, hey, Scooble, maybe he's got inside knowledge. Scooble's going to stick around. Maybe they told him, no, we're keeping Scooble. And this guy says, yeah, okay. And here's another thing. The Dodgers keep Tyler Glasnow.
Oh, I thought they were getting rid of him.
Dim chances of landing Scooble. They've decided to keep him.
So, like, how they added that Edwin Diaz, like, in the article about it, it says, the Dodgers' main struggle last season was their bullpen. How is their struggles their bullpen? They have a $300 million pitcher, a $70 million closer. I don't think they have any struggles with their bullpen.
You were saying the Tigers struggles?
No, the Dodgers.
No, that guy said the Dodgers?
Yeah, bullpen struggles.
Yeah.
The Tigers, their bullpen's terrible.
Right. I was confused there for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Dodgers were seen as the strongest candidate to acquire Scooble because they have many assets they could offer in return, including Glasnow. The Dodgers were the team most willing to bring in Scooble, but by deciding not to trade Glasnow, the chances of acquiring Scooble have decreased. So maybe it's going away.
I mean,
here's another article. Dodgers Tyler Glasnow has strong words for Turk Scooble. I obviously have seen the Scooble stuff, and I think that seems to be relatively real. I've also seen some rumors that I would get traded for him, so I don't know what to believe. He said on the MLB Network Radio on Sirius XM. He said, I've talked to Andrew Friedman and our front office. They told me I'm not going to get traded, and I trust them, so that's obviously a nice feeling. But I think I'd be sick if we went out and got him, meaning Scooble. He's probably one of the most unbelievable pitchers I've ever seen, and I've just heard such good things about him too. He'd be a perfect fit. Just to pitch along with him in the rotation would be kind of a dream, so I hope we get that done. The Tigers aren't going to trade Scooble unless they get an impressive haul in return. So somebody else said it's expected that any Scooble suitor will have to pony up a haul of players for his services, and even then, there is no guarantee that his next team will have him for more than 1 year. So that's another component. I don't know. I think it's all just rumors right now.
I mean, I don't know. Dodgers, honestly, I'm a Dodgers fan. You all know that. Dodgers, perfect team right now. They're a back-to-back World Series champs. So they're already the best team in the MLB. You add the best pitcher in the MLB.
Yeah.
I mean, do they really need Scooble?
I shared the news to Emery the other day about the rumors, and he was just so excited, screaming and cheering in the kitchen. Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, if there's someone that Scooble has to go, might as well be the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're an AL team. Or no, NL team.
I'd like to see the Tigers just get the money and pay him and keep him, build around him. He's done a lot for him already.
Here's the thing, though, is I think the Dodgers actually have, like, I mean, one, they have more money than the Tigers, but the other thing is, would Scooble take a pay cut to be on a franchise like the Dodgers? Yeah, think about that.
He's
You
not
know?
taking a pay cut. No. Why would he take a pay cut?
One, why does he want to play for the Tigers? He has no reason to want to play for them. He's played this year and last year, and they've done absolutely nothing. They make it to the playoffs, first round exit.
Making the playoffs is a pretty big feat, isn't it?
I mean, for the Dodgers, they make it every single year. As long as Shohei's on the team, they'll never miss the playoffs. But
I guess it depends on what I mean, obviously he's going to balance it. He wants the most money. He wants the best opportunity to win. I mean, those are going to be the two driving factors.
wants money. Dodgers have money. Wants to win. Dodgers win. Why would he want to play for the Tigers? Tigers don't win. Don't have money.
Don't forget the first half of the season this year. The Tigers were winning.
You know how you look back at the Tigers season? Biggest collapse in Tigers franchise history.
No, I would say the biggest collapse, they would have missed the playoffs.
Which they should have. So
They still found a way to make the playoffs. Had they not made the playoffs, yes, it would have been an epic collapse.
They didn't even win the division. They were up 30 games. It lost the lead.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah, and lost.
Oh, I mean,
They should have had a first round bye. Wild card doesn't count.
That's what I was going to say. They were a wild card, right?
No, yeah, wild card doesn't count.
To me, that counts because they survived the wild card round too.
Wild card is just making it.
They had to play a wild card round, and they won that and made it to the first round.
So
the divisional round, right?
Like I said, the first round exit.
Divisional round exit.
It's the divisional round, then you go to the
epic collapse would have been them not even making a wild card, which for a while there was a chance that they might not.
If they didn't win their last game, if the Red Sox lost or whatever it was,
and then the Guardians, they end up losing to the Guardians or something.
They only made the playoffs because other teams lost. Is how I think.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was very, very close to an epic collapse, but they made it. And yeah, they lost, but they lost to a pretty good Seattle team.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We got really, honestly, 3 months. We're going to start talking heavy about Tigers baseball again. Spring training comes up here pretty quick, next couple months.
Rumor is we're getting Alex Bregman. Try it hard, just like last year.
Yeah. But hey, we got a Detroit Lions team Emery's very optimistic about still carrying us through the winter months. He believes into the playoffs. The Pistons have been still
stunning.
Absolutely ridiculous. They're playing right now down 53-57 at halftime to the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
15-10 Celtics team. Pistons sitting at
20. Well, one of their losses was against the Celtics.
Only team better than the Pistons right now in the league is
Thunder.
The Thunder.
Don't they have one loss or 2 losses?
2 losses. And the Wings haven't, Detroit Red Wings have not been that bad either.
They've kind of slowed down. But
it's a tight race in the conference, but got a winning record so far.
Yeah.
They're not, they don't look that pretty all the time, but they play tomorrow night against the Islanders. So
is that New York?
Yep. We need to try to get to a game over the next couple weeks. We need to try to do that. But,
wait, what time last year did we go to the Pistons game?
On my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
In April. So, all right. Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about tonight? We are over an hour.
I don't think so.
All right.
Let's just hope that we somehow manage a win in fantasy.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, good episode. Good stuff. Thank you, Tom and Ron and Mel and everybody, Sherm, Mama Claus, everybody for tuning in, commenting in the chat. Appreciate it. Tune in next week for a festive episode. Christmas week should be fun. Again, make sure to check out JMC Sports this coming Saturday with Ennis Rakestraw. And yeah, other than that,
enjoy the holiday season.
Enjoy the season. Stay warm out there. Have a blessed week. And we will see you all later. Emery, you're going to have to hit our closeout music. Thanks for tuning in. I don't have my special voice this week. Emery, you can sure.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Kid Podcast. See you next week.